Alright, it's been a minute since I uploaded, but regardless, we're going to be tackling a 160 evacuate the shelter mission solo, right, like, as per usual, with some pretty disgusting modifiers, so yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But before I continue, if you would like to support me, then please use my supporter creator code Stockings in the item shop. That would be awesome. And yeah, also be sure to join my Discord server if you like to. You know, there's people there to chat and play with, or if you want to ask me any questions. And also, if you haven't liked, comment, and subscribed, then please do so. That would be awesome. So yeah, we're almost at 3,000 subscribers. So if you would like to support the channel out by subscribing if you haven't, then please do. So with the video, yeah. So I'll be taking this loadout, and this loadout was actually something that I showcased in my last video, where I did a totally rocking out constructor build, and I quite liked it. So I'm trying it again for this one, and I'll see if I still enjoy it. I probably will. So yeah, base Kyle in the lead. He's just awesome because he effectively almost doubles the health on our structures, which is just fantastic in these higher level missions, especially if I'm doing them solo. And then totally rocking out. Rock and Riff gives us a bunch of extra crit rate and also heals us whenever it gets activated. And to actually activate our team perk, we have Wildcat and Hero, right? Giving us the Rock and Riff. Wildcat is also fantastic for these loadouts because just getting a kill streak in 9 seconds is so easy in this game, right? Especially if I'm solo playing and all of the husks are dying to my traps or dying to my weapons, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm getting all the kills, right? So therefore, I will pretty much permanently have Rock and Riff active throughout the mission, as long as there are husks spawning in. So yeah. We have a power modulation as well. Power modulation with Nox is really good in these death bomb missions because his perk kind of like fights against the death bomb a little bit, because death bomb is really annoying because our structures just keep getting chipped over and over again until they eventually break because of death bomb, especially at this high power level where the death bombs hurt like hell. So yeah, he's just nice to have. Mega Base as well, I value a lot in these shelter missions because he allows us to actually like encapsulate the entire base and also like have like a bit of extra like flooring to work with, right? Like if we put the base like in the middle of the shelter. So yeah, big fan of Mega Base in these shelter missions. And then we have Raptor here, Buckshot Raptor, to get the extra crit damage because we are using totally rocking out, so we will be critting a lot, and we are going to a nature zone, right? And with the nature zone, what's going to happen is I have the Black Drum. Yes, the Black Drum. It's so good, I know. If you haven't gotten the Black Drum, I highly recommend getting a copy of it with this 6 perk. It's super strong, very insane weapon right now, and I probably will be abusing it a lot, just so I can show you guys like how powerful it is. I already made a video on it, but I'm gonna do it again. So yeah, it is fire element, this one, because we are going to a nature zone, like I said, and fire does full damage against nature enemies. So I want to showcase it as powerful as it can be. With the loadout that I have, right? So, and then for our gadgets, we have supply drop and slow field. Normally, I have the banner here, right? If you guys have been a fan of my channel for a bit, I love the banner. It's probably my favorite gadget. It's just awesome. I like it a lot. So actually, my favorite is probably the slow field, but banner is like a good second place contender. So yeah. Regardless, I'm just gonna showcase like how good the supply drop is, and like, you know, just bring more attention to how strong it is. And then slow field is just nice because it just slows enemies and has a lot of crowd control, and I'm a big fan of doing that. So yeah, enough yapping. I'll get into the video, or not the video. I'm already in the video. I'll get into the mission. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're in the mission, and yeah, because this is a shelter, or evacuate the shelter specifically, we gotta skedaddle over here to the shelter, and you still like a tip for the shelter missions, right? You don't even gotta like do anything. You just let them off themselves as they like walk towards it. So yeah, that's kind of funny. At least you're by yourself, right? Because the amount of husks that you have to actually eliminate to proceed with the mission is dependent on like how many people actually load into the mission, right? So if you're playing with like a full squad or something like that, right, then it's advised that only like one of you actually load into the mission, and then the other 3 of you just wait until that one guy is finished taking care of this part, right? So it's less challenging that way, or it's not even less challenging. It's just less annoying, right? So yeah, I'll be back when. Actually, no, I think I can just keep talking right now. Actually, it's not. It's kind of a bit I want to say. Yeah, so I'm just clearing out stuff right now, just so so we can have some idea of where they're coming from. But anyways, So around 7:47 is when we're gonna get the alert saying that like if the storm is gonna be changing throughout the mission, or in the end like the element. We already yeah, the element's already given to us. It's a nature storm, right? But it's really important to know if the storm will be changing throughout the mission, or yeah, changing throughout the defense. And when I say changing throughout the defense, I mean like the spawn points of the husks throughout the defense might change if we get that notification. So in like less than a minute, we should be able to know. And yeah, this kind of just like how I like to build the shelter. Just there's just one big box around the whole thing, right? Some supporting structures over here, just encapsulate everything, right? Because sometimes lobbers like to, they might be LeBron James and they able to throw the skulls like at the shelter through the thing there. I don't gotta upgrade these walls, I don't think either, like the ones on this side because of the slanted terrain over here, but I'm still gonna do it just because why not? And then I like upgrading the metal up here to at least tier 2 for lobbers and flingers and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, we are building in brick for the main structure here because of nature element, right? Nature husks do double damage to metal, so yeah, we're clearing out this group of husks here, and we should get the notification soon of the storm. And yes, okay, they're perfect. Yeah, so environmental status update. Storm will be able to change directions during combat, and yeah, we know the elements. So what that means is that the husks are going to be coming in from this direction initially, and this direction as well. And then throughout the defense, they might shift spawns like over there, or they might come over here, or maybe they're all going to come from this angle. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got to plan around that. And we're just going to use the supply drop, I might showcase all the goodies I get at the end with the supply drop, but, getting some building materials is also nice. So this is actually a great location for, like, this specifically, because normally what I can do is do a block off like this, right, where I do something like that. But for the purpose of this mission, I actually just want to showcase something a bit more, I guess, like, not cheesy, right? So, yeah. So whenever I see a ramp, what immediately comes to my mind, but that's like not a block off, is just tire traps, like just in general, right? So tire traps are just fantastic for getting the job done, for delaying husks from walking up and stuff. So yeah, we're just doing this, something like this, put some flooring, I guess. I don't have to go too crazy with it, but yeah. So here I'm gonna be putting some tire traps like this. Gonna be facing them outwards, like so, and this should be good to good to hold the defense. And I'm sorry, my throat is killing me. Hold on. All right, had to clear my throat. Sorry, but yeah, so we're gonna be actually using some wooden floor spikes as well over here, and a wall launcher along here. And what this will allow us to do, it makes it so that so like, because this is an exploding death bomb, what's gonna happen is that like as the husks get killed, they're gonna get drop the death bomb, the huskies at least, right? And my floor spikes have the 6 perk where it heals attached building, right? So it's kind of like power modulation, but on a perk for a trap, right? So yeah, that is pretty cool, and I'm a big fan of it. So hopefully. I might need to move the base depending, I don't expect this to last per se, but it should hold for a bit. But yeah, but that's why like ceiling traps are just so good as well for these death bomb missions in general, because they actually allow you to like place traps without needing to worry too much about whether or not your structure is going to get destroyed by death bomb. Also, I hate this bug where I can't play the game after I use traps. Like, why is that in the game, man? Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, so here I'm gonna block off this because I don't want any husks coming in from this angle. I just want them to be at like a flat level over here. So yeah, we're gonna be funneling in like this. I kind of want to funnel them to like this like center. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, I sneeze. So yeah, I kind of want to funnel them so that they go to like this like center piece right here. The supply drop is coming in as well right now, so we gotta take care of that. Get a bunch of goodies. But yeah, thing is too is that the storm is gonna be rotating, right? So I think they're also gonna be coming in from this angle, right? So what I kind of want to do is just funnel them in a little bit, maybe not to like over here, But more so, yeah, like around here, I want to say. I think this is good. Yeah, yeah, like this area is good. I can make them come in through this, and then have something like kind of like a zigzag almost. That would be ideal, right? So, I'm trying to brainstorm it real quick. Like that, and then if any smashers come through, then smashers they might just. I think I leave this open. Then I think what I should do is something like that. Here, these guys, my aim sucks apparently. But yeah, and then we're gonna be putting metal over here as well, just so I can. Yeah, because they have the most like, health against the death bomb. Right, so something like this I was thinking of, right? And then I kind of want to put more tire traps, to be honest. So let me see what I can do here. Like so, make sure they're 3 tiles high. I think something like this would work. Yeah, I think something like this will work for sure. Do this, right? And matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. So I'll put a block off like that, and then we're gonna do the heels attached like so for the spikes, and then we're gonna be putting a wall launcher like this, a wall launcher like this, wall launcher like this, and just try and just keep recycling the husk as well, because another thing too is the death burst, right? So like even though I will be killing husks, right, the death burst makes them stronger whenever I kill them, right? So yeah, normally this is where like jail tactics would be probably ideal, but I do not want to do a jail, so I will be playing the game by killing the husks, even if that's not the most optimal strategy to do. So yeah, it's kind of just how I want to play. So yeah, and this should be good. I think here I can put some dynamos as well that are energy. Yeah, that works. And then I'm just gonna try and upgrade all this to like tier 3 pretty much. And here like a tar pit at the end also works. Maybe like a ceiling zapper. Perfect for like any smasher or whatever. And then also I'm gonna make it so that they take like a long route to actually get here, right? Something like this I guess could work, yeah. And I can just shoot them as they come in. And then over here I'll put like an anti-air trap for like a propane or whatever they want to throw it in. I could put like a sound wall here too actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, actually I'll do that. Put like a sound wall here too for any propane that like walks along there or whatever. It might have been better to put it along here, but it should get some value there, because I'm expecting the storm to rotate like somewhere in that angle or up there, right? So I think this is fine. Just waiting for this to get tier 3 so I can upgrade it. Okay, perfect. And then upgrade all this again. Normally I don't really like tier 3 my defenses here, right? I'm only doing this because it's exploding death bomb. That's like pretty much it. That's like the only reason why I'm even like doing that. But yeah, I guess I should put a defender as well. Yeah, you know what? I'll put a defender. I'll put a defender as well. Defender post. Issue is my obliterator is like water, I think, right now. So maybe this is a waste. But I still want a defender, I guess, for like a marksman. I think I have like a gravedigger. Sure, yeah, sure. The gravedigger works. We can do that. And like this defender's job is really only meant to like kill the husks that like if like flinger spawn. Right, that's really all I'm concerned about when it comes to this defender. You know, just take care of flinger husks. That's about it. Put some more foundation here just in case. Never be too safe. So yeah, the defense should be starting now. I am feeling pretty confident in this defense, and yeah, let's see what happens. It's all good there. And great. So things to watch out for. Please tell me I'm also recording. Okay, cool. Yeah, so things to watch out for. Huskies and exploding death bomb. Definitely want to shout for those huskies. I don't really need to shoot them. They climb my traps, but it's nice to get rid of them for a little bit before they arrive at the tunnel. So yeah, so I think there's more concentration of husks in this direction, so I'll put the slow field down there and quickly run up here. This blaster. Yeah, so yeah, in case you don't know what the black drum does, that's what the black drum does right there. It just annihilates anything that touches it. And for some reason, these huskies actually have the gall to destroy that tire trap, which annoys me slightly, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, this one took a bit of death bomb, but you know, hopefully the 6 perk. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen with smashers, is that they're just gonna charge through the funnel. But okay, but we're totally rocking out. We're totally rocking out in the black drum. It's like whatever, really. Take care of this guy, like so. So that is pretty funny. Our slow fuel did expire. Quickly run over in this direction to make sure nothing too bad is happening. If you want, I can also put a ceiling, or not a healing pad. I'll put another wall launcher here. Actually, I'm annoyed that they were hitting the base there. Smasher, where? Put down. Is it here? It is here. Okay, yeah. So, smasher there. Hit that. I feel like there might be some shenanigans going on over here. Yep, a little bit. Take care of that. Kind of annoying too that this is nature because I can't build a metal for the main defense there. That was kind of annoying. But we're chilling. It's not going too bad. It could be going better, but I'm honestly not locked in, so that's honestly my bad. We're doing some pretty silly mistakes in this early part of the defense, which I'm not really too fond of, but it's okay. We can also repair some of this too as well. I don't know why this guy's here. Get rid of that. Repair some of this too, just to make sure everything is up and running. Once again, I'm gonna go back to this tunnel and try and just put a slow fuel down for the husks that are coming there, because it seems like there's more husks spawning in this direction than there are in the other one. So it's just nice to slow them down a little bit, like so. And oh yeah, this must be my supply drop that I dropped. Okay, so we should get one more supply drop activation before the mission spawns, and I don't think I gotta do anything here. I think I just let the tire traps do their work there. Smashers, so we gotta take care of these guys for sure. Okay, yeah, we definitely took care of him. Definitely took care of that guy. That's a lot of damage, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, bro, that was, dude. Oh, the sound wall broke. No, the sound wall broke. That was so much death bomb right there. That was not my wisest choice, but it's okay. So smashers come this way, but we just one-shot 2 smashers in a row. We just one-shot 2 smashers back to back. Excuse me. What is that damage? Okay, this shielder dome is annoying me. So we gotta take care of these guys as well. And that guy is 1 HP. Okay, so if there's smashers here, there's probably smashers over here, so I gotta quickly run over here. Take care of the smasher. Reload, activate, perfect. Do this. Make sure that's okay. Smashers coming through. Tar pit goated. Smash, there's a mini boss here as well. There's probably smashers here, yep. I have to keep reapplying this wall here so that they get funneled away. Now, I might die here in a minute if I'm not careful. This mini boss, I can kill the mini boss, right? It's just that like I'm too occupied worrying about all these smashers that are coming our way, so I can't really have like time to knock this guy out. Oh, it's also ricochet. Oh, but the black drum, so it doesn't count ricochet because I'm not really doing that much damage to it with the shots. It's more so the 6 perk. Yeah, so 160 mini bosses are kind of annoying to kill, but because of the black drum and how strong it is right now, we're actually able to kill the mini boss, which is kind of nice. I have to make sure again that everything is okay here. Repair all this. Once again, another slow fuel right here. Oh, there was actually a husk that went through. I didn't even see that. Okay, well, another mistake that I did, but it's okay. We're fine. As long as the shelter's above 50%, then you know we get the extra bonus there. So now we got propanes, joy, I guess. I hate propanes more than smashers, to be honest. So that's a little annoying. Check over here. Nothing crazy is happening over here. Like so. I think propanes are gonna probably blow up that little thing I did there. Fling this away, cool. Chuck it back at them. Okay, that's all. So that wall, and then we can just take care of these guys. So yeah, throughout the mission, the floor spikes was actually able to last quite a while because of the 6 perk there, which is very nice. But also, you know, make sure to manually repair like how I was doing there, and like if you do like a tunnel like that. It's honestly a pretty stressful mission, but I'm glad we were able to pull through. Huh, I'm actually sort of impressed with myself in this one. But I wish it was a bit cleaner. There were some things I wish I could have done better, but for the most part, I think we did pretty well. So yeah, if you like what you saw, then leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Use my supporter creator code Stockings in the item shop, and join the Discord. And yeah, I will see you guys later, and bye bye.